Thanks for joining us. The chaos continues at the state capitol tonight, where for the second day in a row, House DFL members boycotted in an effort to stop Republicans from utilizing their likely temporary one-seat majority. Republicans, though, forged ahead.
And now, as expected, both the DFL and Secretary of State are taking legal action, asking the state Supreme Court to declare the Republicans' actions illegal. Danny Spiewak is live at the Capitol with the latest in this ongoing saga. Danny?
Well, these two legal challenges filed today ask the state Supreme Court to void all of the actions the Republicans have taken so far over the last couple of days, including the election of a House Speaker, Representative Lisa Demuth, yesterday. They're also asking the Supreme Court to stop the Republicans from being able to move forward with meeting in the House chamber because they say they don't have a quorum. But Republicans say unless the courts intervene that they plan to move ahead. They're going to press on with their agenda. And at the heart of this whole dispute is really just two parties that do not agree on the interpretation of the very same law.
At first glance, nothing seemed unusual about the second day of House business.
And that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
As Republicans elected their chief clerk and other nonpartisan staff.
Congratulations.
But once again, every member of the DFL caucus skipped the session to boycott the Republicans organizing with the temporary one-seat majority.
Second day in a row, they are not here because they don't like the map.
As promised, the House DFL and Secretary of State Steve Simon have now both petitioned to the state Supreme Court, arguing that the Republicans acted unlawfully in electing Representative Lisa Demuth as Speaker and that the GOP should not be able to conduct any more business until they have a quorum.
Representatives Niska, Demuth, and others who participated in the sham session violated Minnesota state law and ignored the constitutional requirement of quorum.
The DFL and Secretary of State say quorum means 68 out of 134 total House seats, while the Republicans argue a vacant seat in Roseville means 67 out of 133 reaches quorum. On Wednesday, Republicans on the House Rules Committee approved legal counsel to defend against the lawsuits.
We need to have some outside counsel that represents us as a House after we swore in.
Republicans chose attorneys who are private practice colleagues with Majority Leader Harry Niska outside of the legislature, which the DFL blasted as a conflict of interest.
My law firm will not benefit from it, and I don't have a personal interest in it.
Niska says Republicans will respect any ruling from the state Supreme Court.
The Minnesota Supreme Court, I'm confident, is not going to entertain the idea that it should step in and assist members of the legislature who can't even show up for work in the first place.
It's not clear how long this court ruling will take, so that's just very much up in the air at this point. Just quickly, though, I do want to fill you in on some developments we've learned over the last hour or so. According to the Secretary of State's office, Steve Simon planned to come to House chambers today, but was told by GOP House leaders that he would be denied entry. GOP did not dispute that account. In fact, a spokesperson for the party in the House caucus told us that he has no reason to be here because, in their view, his role is purely ceremonial. Back to you.
All right, we appreciate the update. Thank you, Danny.